Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. I think I've been saying Wednesday in my earlier videos, but happy Thursday. We're almost to Friday, which I can't wait. And of course, we'll be back today to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County and Miami tomorrow. In the meantime, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New York's Bethenny Frankel, who is about to send $10 million in aid to the Ukraine and also donate $5 million towards relocations as she asks Airbnb for help. This is actually amazing of Bethenny. And if you guys want to help and donate to BStrong, BStrong is giving 100% of the proceeds back to Ukraine. And we also have teamed up with Cameo. So, hey, Cameo, we're on Cameo. You guys can go book a $15 video for me. Have me do whatever you want. It doesn't matter, but we've already done 12 at this point, and we have more coming in. We've donated in the last 3 days over $300, and I'm going to start posting the receipts on, but thankfully for Cameo, I'm able to just donate it straight from Cameo straight to BStrong. So super easy process. And thank you all for just participating and giving back. With that, we have all the details and more on what's currently going on with Bethenny and BStrong, where they're at, and we're about to jump in. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so according to Reality Blur, Bethenny Frankel is doing whatever she can for the people of Ukraine amid Russia's ongoing invasion of their land. As she works with her team at the BStrong initiative and through her new partnership with the Global Empowerment Mission, the former Real Housewife of New York City star has pledged a whopping $10 million in aid, including food, medical supplies, and more, as she focuses on getting help to those in need and donating millions more to help relocate the displaced population. During an interview on TMZ Live on March 1st, Bethenny explained that after offering aid to locations of previous disasters, including the tropical storms that ravaged Texas and the devastating wildfires in Australia, she developed a skill set. It's not that different than business, to be lean, efficient, and get things done. You've got to get in, assess what's going on, figure out what the needs are. I have all these relationships and this experience, and each time it's a different need, but the way you handle it is the same. Be there first, figure out what the needs are, and then come up with what your mandate is for each disaster. Now, according to Bethenny, she has a warehouse in Florida that's filled with $16 million in aid, $10 million of which will be sent to Ukraine thanks to donations to her BStrong charity. We were coordinating logistics and trucking that will be aid going into Ukraine because don't forget, they're out of medical supplies. They're running out of food. It's really bad there. She continued on with, and you don't just dump it there. You have to make sure that it's through trusted channels. You need to make sure that you're going into the right places where it's really needed. As for what additional donations will be going to, Bethenny said to TMZ Live, "You're not paying for the $10 million in aid that will go into Ukraine. That's in our warehouse. What you're paying for is the relocation to not overload a country that's taking in people in droves." This is so sad. Bethenny has raised over $5 million in additional funds for Ukrainians and continues to receive donations every 3 seconds for relocations. Although Bethenny and her team are hard at work, the Real Housewives of New York alum revealed she's fearful for those unsure of their fate amid Ukraine's tensions with Russia. She said, "I'm very scared." This was in a tweet. "These poor people not knowing their fate, that's an unfathomable fear and anxiety," which really is so absolutely so heartbreaking. She also took to Twitter to request help from Airbnb as she aims to give shelter to these people, the Ukrainians, who are fleeing from these violent attacks. "How many homes can Airbnb donate to BStrong relocation program?" Bethenny asked. "We have 100 caseworkers dedicated to matching refugees with homes." Bethenny, obviously, she was featured on previous seasons of The Real Housewives. And one thing that I have to say that's really kind of ticking me off a little bit is there are so many people who are going in on Bethenny Frankel right now for her efforts, saying, well, if you're going to do it, then just do it. Why talk about it? But the point is, she has a major public platform. She's not talking about it so somebody will give her a pat on the back. She's talking about it because there are donations coming in every 3 seconds, and she's trying to get as much money as possible to assist with Ukraine. So when people are like, Bethenny needs to be quiet and take several seats, and, where was she for these other disasters and what's going, like, it doesn't, she's there now. And unless somebody else is, coming up with 10, $15 million to help Ukraine, I don't really think that we're in a place to question Bethenny's position and what she's doing with BStrong. I think that BStrong is an amazing organization. And if you do your homework and you check into some of these other charities, you will see that their CEOs are getting paid tens of millions of dollars. They are only, sometimes when you donate to some of these places, they only give back 10% or 30% because they have to pay their employees. They have to pay their CEOs. And for BStrong, that's why I connected this specific charity to my Cameo, because I thought in my mind, if they're giving 100% back, that's where I want my money. That's where I want your money, our money, everyone who's donating. That's where I would like it to go, especially if she's updating us with photos, with the warehouse videos, showing us the aid that's going into Ukraine, constantly giving us updated tweets. It makes me feel better about where the money's going in hopes that it actually is helping Ukrainian people. I think that is absolutely a big deal. Now, I know that this was a pretty brief BStrong update, but I just wanted to kind of keep you guys in the know since we've been talking about it. And hopefully, I mean, it's so hard right now to watch and turn on your news just to see everything that's going on, but it doesn't mean that that's something that we should ignore. Even though it's difficult, I think it's our time to kind of come together and do as much as we can, however we can. Again, that's why we have the Cameo. In the meantime, guys, I want to know what all of your thoughts are about what's going on in Ukraine, especially everything with Russia, our new updates. If you guys didn't see, we got we had the president who did the State of the Union address and gave us some pretty interesting tidbits about how he's going to address Russia. If you guys have comments, you can go ahead and give us your unfiltered opinions. This is a really difficult subject to cover, but I don't want to ignore it. I think it's important that we continue to have the conversation. Also, guys, we are going live today at 12 p.m. Eastern with Jason for the Real Housewives of Orange County. So if you're around, check us out, join in on the conversation, because last night's episode was a hot ass mess. Dr. Jen Armstrong, I don't know where she was, but she was not at the same table with everyone else. It looked like she wanted to get a little bit of shoisty pants, litty city, and that's exactly what she did. Jason and I will be back to break it all down. Also, we announced yesterday with Zach Peter on my page, on my channel, for our Real Housewives of New Jersey recap, that for 2 weeks only, for a limited time, we will have tour merch specific to every single city, New York, Los Angeles, and Nashville. And we even have an option for those who cannot make it. If you guys want to grab your tour merch, you can go to my community tab. It's right there. Just scroll down. I think it's 2 or 3 posts behind, but go to my community tab, click on the tour merch, and then message me and let me know when you ordered something, because I can't wait to hear and repost you. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I love you guys so much, and we will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.